Hello everyone, welcome to the hypergamous journey. My name is Denise. At this channel we discuss dating advice for mature women. Women who want to date and marry someone of a higher social and economic level, and at a bare minimum, he's where they are financially. Today I would like to share with you my experience with a date I had on Saturday, and everything was fine with the date. It was a delightful experience, and I should say a culinary delight, because we went to 3 different restaurants. And this video is about letting the man lead. It's about leadership and allowing him to lead in very small ways, especially at the dating process. So the gentleman asked me where did I want to go, and I generally told him an area of the Atlanta metropolitan area, an Atlanta metropolitan area, a neighborhood that I was familiar with, and come to find out, so was he. He used to work in the area. So we went to that area, and then I remembered a Thai restaurant there, but neither one of us could remember the name or where it was located. So I suggested that he just pick a place and I would be happy wherever we went, which is really true, because I like to try new restaurants, new in terms of I've never been to them, not necessarily that they're new in terms of being open, but I've never been to them, and I like all kinds of food, and from fine dining or upscale dining to the mom and pop at the corner. So I like food. And but I have to admit, I have a particular affinity for mom and pop, small restaurants where and ethnic food. I love ethnic food. I don't care what kind of food it is. I want to try it. Ethnic food it is. I want to try it. So so we couldn't determine the Thai restaurant. So I told him, just pick whatever you want and I will be happy with it. And I'm so happy I did, because I got to go to 3 different restaurants really 2 restaurants that I would not have gone or thought to go on my own. He remembered the neighborhood and these places. And so we went to a tapas restaurant where they smell, in case you don't know what tapas is, they just offer very small quantities of various kinds of food. And, to get full, I guess you order 5, 7 of them, and then you share. It's always nice to share. I always like sharing what I order, and I just like that whole vibe, okay? So we went there, and I had scallops and some butternut squash and some, I think it was risotto rice. And the scallops, it was just a delicious meal. And then we went to an oyster bar. I had never been to an oyster bar, period. And I'm not a big fan of raw oysters. However, he selected it, and I was going to go with whatever he selected. So I asked him about what kind of oysters should I get, because I didn't know anything about oysters except I don't like them, and they are usually, I have had them raw, some fried, but basically raw, and I don't like eating raw oysters. So he suggested oyster Rockefeller, and I had never had oyster Rockefeller. But the thing about this place is that I believe all they offered was just oysters prepared in different ways, and of course, alcohol. And so I had a mocktail for the first time. I don't drink. I had a mocktail for the first time. And so it was just delightful, because I feel like had I selected the restaurant, it would have been just a humdrum thing, and then it would have been only one restaurant, because he remembered the community, remembered the neighborhood, and he said, I could really use some oysters. So we had the tapas, which I had the scallops, and then we had oysters, and it was delicious. So I was very happy that I let him, lead on that, and he didn't take my suggestion, because, it just would have been a regular smegular experience. I like Thai food, but I've been to this Thai restaurant before. So then a thing that I noticed is that when we were about to enter the oyster bar, he told me to get in front of him. And I, in turn, said, no, you go first. I'll follow you. And I thought about that. And I have always done this. I really don't like leading the man to the place, to the seat, or anything like that, or choosing the seat or choosing the table. It's just one of my idiosyncrasies. Nothing deep, but I just don't like it. So I suggested he go ahead of me. So what caught my attention with that is that it's something I always do. And it's natural. It comes natural to me. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do anything regarding dating that I'm used to doing or that I've always done, because it's gotten me nowhere. Well, I don't know nowhere, but it hasn't gotten me the results that I've wanted. So I realized, I said, what I should have done was just said, okay, and started to walk. And I could, choose the table or walk to a place and just stand there and wait for him to make a decision about where it is. And some people would say, that's too much, and that's this and that's that. This ain't the channel for you. This ain't the video for you, because over here we're doing things that we haven't done before. And when you talk about leadership and letting a man lead, you start off small when you've spent 30 years of your life being a masculine energy woman like me. And, I've been on dates before with this gentleman, but I have no leverage. Repeat, I have no leverage. And you pick and choose your battles. Does it matter to me where we eat? Not really. It's about being there together and discovering the commonality, things we have in common. That's what it's about for me. What else? So I was just thinking about how that one little incident where he told me to go ahead of him, and he's used to doing that. He's used to the woman being in front of him so that he can keep an eye on her. I just thought of that. It's like he can keep an eye on her. And there are men back in the day when I was younger, I don't think they do this that much anymore, is that when we're walking down the street, the man is on the curb side of the street. And that goes back to old Victorian times, where if there was water in the street, horse and buggy, and the carriage went into the water, and there was a splash, the man would catch the bulk of the splash. So I like that. I don't know about you ladies, but I do. And so I have vowed that the next time we go out, I'm just going to do what he says. Because it starts with the little things. It starts with the little things, and then they grow and grow and grow until you're comfortable with him making major decisions if the relationship goes that path. So let me know what you think of what I've said, and starting small things, letting him lead, and then, working up that trust in him, as subscribers have said on another one of my videos about leadership, men leading, about trust. So you trust him on the small, insignificant decisions. And then if you continue to date, then you can begin to trust him on, larger and larger and larger things till he has a track record of making good decisions regarding your best interests and his best interests. And then, who knows? You might get an engagement or a proposal for marriage. Yay! So anyway, if you like this video or any of my others, please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget the journals. I have journals. Affirmation journals, and also the dating adventures, a self-guided experience. If you would like a free copy, please email me at thehypergamistjourney@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.